Hello, hello. How are you all out there? This is your girl, Tirra-Omilade. And you know, I love helping women align with their life purpose so that they confidently and courageously live the amazing lives they know they deserve. Happy Friday. How are you all doing? It is Friday the 13th. It's sort of like we're getting another sort of Halloween type feel because that's how it's been portrayed here. I have a friend who sent something who talked about how, you know, the 13th is actually a feminine number and they're just trying to hide that. So I hope that y'all are having a great day. Hello, my sister Felicia, Alexis, peace. Hello, how are you all doing? Oh my gosh, I did not check my glasses before I got on here. So it's a little bit cloudy. So thank y'all so much for being here. Hello, how are you, Bohemian Belle? Welcome. Glad to have you here. You know what? Just gonna leave it off with Zizi in that crib. What's up, Zizi? Welcome. Hi. Welcome, everybody. So, how has your week been? Let us get ready. Let's see here. We have Marie Michelle. How are you, Marie Michelle? Welcome, everybody. So happy to see you. Hello. So thank y'all so much for being here. This on Fridays, I love to come on and share and help us to wind down our week and, perhaps help us to grab on a bit of wisdom that we can chew on over the weekend. And wisdom to me is, like we say, life. So let us start off though. Let's just get ourselves a little bit relaxed. So if you are willing, if you are ready, I am well. It's been a rough couple of days, but you know what? As the Christian sisters say, count it all joy. Count it all joy. Thank you for asking. Happy birthday to Bohemian Belle. Simple but great. Oh, my mom traveled 60 miles to get my favorite donuts and surprised me. That is so beautiful and precious. 60 miles. That's some love right there. That's some love. Hey, Jasmine, how are you? Was it deleted from YouTube? Where was it deleted from, sister? So, y'all, let's come together and take some deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. And as we do this, come full into your body. Come full into this present moment. Let's take a deep breath in. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Let's take one more deep breath in. Inhale. And exhale. Yes. So Aquarian tea. Oh my gosh. Yes. All right, Azizi. Hello, Jovial Oneness. How are you? Mwah. Thank you. So y'all, come on. Let us come together. We're going to come right here to our cheekbones. Oh, this is connected to our meridians. And I just want to tell y'all, there is a saying that goes, repetition is the mother of skill. But I'm going to tell you another thing I like about repetition. Repetition helps us when we get into these places and spaces where we feel a bit off center, because y'all know I am all about the sisters, the goddesses, bringing more balance into our lives, bringing more, working with our energy, being more mindful of our energy. And so repeating certain energy work. It's sort of like every day we get up and we brush our teeth, right? Like we know the benefits of brushing our teeth. And so, it's so important for us to remember to work on our energy. So this energy routine, it's not mine. I learned it from somebody I've been studying with. So please avail yourself of it. If you ever forget, just come back to this video, any of the videos where I do it. But today I was like, it's so amazing. I know so much, But when I get upset, it's like I forget. I'm just like everybody else. I forget. I have my times when it's just like, yeah, I have all these spiritual tools, but until I, as we say, come to myself, it takes a little bit of time for me to remember to come back to these. And so once I was like, okay, I must come back to myself. I must make the choice to manage my energy because I am choosing my experience right now. It's not like anything super bad is going on. We'll talk a little bit more as we get into this evening's broadcast. But it was enough that it was like not a quick recovery. I have had to work on myself for a couple of days. So I want y'all to remember these 4 thumps. Just do these when you feel like, oh my gosh, and combine it with breath work. Okay. Combine it with breath work. So real quick, take your hands over your heart. This is one of the best things to do and tell me once we finish this, leave your hands there. You do not have to reply right now. I am here to take care of you. Okay. This is my joy, is to love on my sisters and any brothers who are here, because I know some of the brothers are still hanging with me. I am here for you. Put your hands over your heart and notice how you feel when you put your hands there. It's so loving. It is so amazing. It feels so comforting. And combine that with your breathing. Inhale and exhale. Let's do one more breath in. Inhale and exhale. So you can always do that. And then the 4 thumps right here on your cheekbones, you can alternate. You can just press, because sometimes I do feel a little bit sensitive. And these are all connected to the meridians in the body. So I think this one is connected to what's called triple warmer, which triple warmer, when you feel stressed, it is the meridian that will just take energy from any other meridian, wherever those meridians are. And so it's important for us to tap on triple warmer to help bring it back into balance so it's not taking from other meridians. So as you do this, inhale and exhale through your mouth. Good job. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. The next one that we go to is right here under your collarbones. You tap. This one is, I forgot what it's called. It's like K27, I think is what it's called. I like actually tapping my meridians all up and down this area. And so you just tap, inhale, and exhale. Good. Inhale and exhale. And then the next one is right here in the middle of your breastplate. You can just do one hand or you can do both. And you do apply a little bit of pressure, according to my teacher. You know, you don't want it to be too light. It's like you really want to get that energy moving. Okay. And then the 4th one is right there at the breast line. At the bra line, excuse me. Not the breast line, the bra line. This one is kidney. Now I'm going to tell y'all, keep going. One of the things I love about the kidney spleen that I've learned from this teacher is that the kidney spleen helps us to digest food, but it also helps us to digest emotion. And so you tap and tap and tap and tap. So today when I was like, okay, come to yourself, I said, I do need to process some emotion. And so I just started hearing here, well, all of them. I love these. Okay, I love these. So let's take one more deep inhale and exhale. And so I just give thanks right here, right now, for all who are watching, whether you are live or in the replay. May the blessings of the Mother rain down on you now and always. May you see that the blessings that you seek in your life reside just within hand's reach. That the Mother has for you, and all you need to has for you what you desire, and all you have to do is open your hands to receive. And we give thanks right here, right now. We stand on the shoulders of our ancestors, and we know that our ancestors of light lead, guide, and direct us at every moment. May the only thing that happened this evening be for our highest and our greatest good. It is my desire that everybody step into their most beautiful, divine, glorious power as we go into this new moon of Scorpio, as we experience this powerful conjunction of Pluto with Jupiter. May we tap into the power within us and know that we have all that we need, all that we desire, all that we think we lack, we have it. It is just a matter of opening ourselves to access this power. I give thanks right here, right now. Amen. Ashe. And so it is. And all the other good things that we say. How's everybody doing? Let me see what y'all doing. What's up? We got Jove C. Oh, I love that. Jove C says, I envisioned myself out my body and giving myself a hug one time. I got stressed. That is beautiful. What's up, EM? Hey, EM. Yes. Bohemian Belle says, I struggle with repetition. I seem to love chaos. Oh my gosh. Yes, Bohemian Belle. Oh my gosh. This is a very deep new moon. This is a very deep new moon. Okay. So, yes, what has been going on? Let's just think about this, everybody. We are in the middle of a worldwide reset. For those of us here in the United States, I know it seems like it's just us, but trust me, it's not. It's the whole world. The whole world is in the middle of a reset. And so we are in the middle of a reset. Like, let me know if you are somebody who is like, my whole life has been reset this year. And, I have to if I'm honest, I have to say the reset for me has been what I needed. But, reset, when you're dealing with, it's not always super fun. It's not always super fun. I agree, Bohemian Belle. I really do. Age of Aquarius. It is time. And so for us to be able to move from, it's like, the universe is like, I don't know if I want to be this way anymore. I want to be something different. And so when the universe resets, we all reset. This week, this conjunction of Jupiter, which is about expansion and its power and its positivity and wisdom, I would relate this energy to the goddess Ma'at. I also see this energy of Jupiter. It's similar to Obatala. It's very wise energy, right? Now, Obatala is cool. Jupiter, not so much. Jupiter is very hot energy. But it is still the energy of the oracle, wisdom, right? Intelligence, just like Obatala. And so it's combining with the energy of Pluto, which is about going deep within. And Pluto goes into the dark. It's known as the Great Transformer. I truly believe Pluto is the same energy as Oya. So imagine, and it is this energy that has to do with power. So imagine we have this energy of expansion and wisdom combining with this planet that has to do with, deep, profound power that we a lot of times tap into when we're in pain or when it feels like our back is up against a wall. Pluto, the power of Pluto you will just be like, you know what? activation of power for real. And so it's been so this is our third time experiencing this. I know the first time was in April. If I remember correctly, the second time was in July, but it was like from maybe the end of March or something like that through maybe the end of July. We were experiencing this. It was like just so deep. Oh my gosh, if y'all remember how deep it was and intense, because this energy of Pluto is intense. It's related to the sign of Scorpio. And we all know Scorpios, they intense. I'm married to a Scorpio. This man has so many planets in Scorpio. Oh my goodness. I tell him all the time, I cannot control you. I really wish you would take the intensity down. He's like, I play hard and I work hard. I'm like, okay. Okay. So Scorpios are very intense. And so we're combining these two planets. It's just been so intense. Now, Jupiter also has to do with teachers, gurus. Yeah, I might be dropping guru. That's why I didn't say it tonight. I was like, you know what? I just made it up. It sounded like a cute name. I don't think I'm going to be doing Goddess Guru anymore, because after this week, it's like you find out something about y'all's teacher, and if y'all think I'm talking about my Iya Oshinike, I am not. Okay, so let me just put that out there right now. I am not talking about Iya Oshinike. For those of y'all who know her, it's a business teacher that I had been listening to sound, business advice or whatever, but just found out this person and we have different philosophical differences, and I didn't realize that, right? And it ended up like making my mind like crack. Like it was like literally the universe, and it was like the way I found out and everything. It was like all of a sudden, it was in a meeting with some people, a Zoom meeting with some people or whatever, and I literally was like, wow, I had believed in this person so much. And so this is something that some of us might be figuring out, because Jupiter has to do with gurus and teachers. And it also has to do with, so it could be, you find your guru or your teacher, or the lessons and the wisdom that they've taught you that you ain't listened to all this time. All of a sudden you like, what did he say? What did she say I need to do? Because my back is up against the wall, so I've got to access this. One of my astrologers said, or teachers said, what's going to come out? What will be revealed? So that's something that, you might would be, dealing with this week. What's coming out? What's being revealed? I was like, oh, that's what happened with me this week, right? And so what it reminded me of, and this is what I want to share with you all. First and foremost, let y'all know I love y'all. I will share until I cannot share. Okay. I will share with y'all whatever I know. You can ask the ladies in the inner circle. I tell people all the time, I do not sit up high and look down low. Okay. So I just need to say this, because so many times in so many different spaces, we just look up, we look up. And I think it's part of our human nature, is to have somebody that we look up to, that we admire. But always, every teacher should point you back to you. Every teacher. We never get lost in our teachers. And so that is something that I learned from this. It's like, whoa, because y'all, I'm here to stay. I'm not playing. I desire to continue to share and, build a business. I'm not lying, y'all. I got classes that I sell. I have an inner circle. I am building a spiritual business. I'm here to stay. And because I'm doing this, I'm like, you know what? Thank you for this lesson, because I need to always make sure I am pointing everybody back to themselves, to the power within you. All right. So yes, we look up to people, we appreciate them, and we realize though they're just a reflection of us. All right. So that was one thing that came through. Please, please, please make sure that you always are consulting the inner guru. You know, a lot of times you hear this in some of the yogic traditions. It's always about the guru in you, the teacher in you, the power within you. Everybody should be pointing you back to you. Then the other thing is, what are you giving your power away to? Because although I felt inspired and was like, oh, you know, this is so good. This, you know, I'm just learning so much. And, you know, oh, this is just like so aligned with me. I thought what the teachings were, but the person is, yeah, the person, not so much. But I really came to see I had tricked myself because I'm having to learn how to have a business. I wasn't born knowing this stuff. You know? And so it's like I've had to trust people, and I had abdicated my power. And it may not be the same situation, but I just ask you to think about as you go into this new moon, what have you given your power away to? Where do you need to reclaim your power from? That is one of the beautiful things about this Jupiter-Pluto conjunction. How can you reclaim your power? And it may be that you have seen in the last week, and y'all, we got this until the end of the month. So just stay open to what will be revealed to you so that you can reclaim your power. And it just reminded me, never abdicate my power to anybody. I must always walk in my power. I don't mind depending on people. I don't mind learning from other people. But at the end of the day, when I point this way, it's between me and the mothers. That's where my altar is right there. It's between me and the mothers. It's between me and my Orisha. It's between me and my ancestors. However you describe it for you, right? So, yeah. And that's why I was like, I gotta work on this emotion. Taking back our power. And so I believe this new moon in Scorpio is a game changer for us. I really do. Because it's coming close to the end of so much that we've been experiencing, really, y'all, for the last year. This did not begin in March. In my inner circle, I started talking last December about, hey, y'all, we got these eclipses happening in Capricorn with the South Node. Now, I'm going to tell y'all about Capricorn because Capricorn has been such a house of interest. Capricorn, according to one of my teachers, is the portal. Well, first of all, let's start with Cancer because the eclipses were in Cancer and Capricorn, 180 from each other. In Capricorn, all souls incarnate through Cancer. They all come through Cancer, even though you land in, you may land in one of the other signs. You may not be a Cancer rising. And all souls leave out of Capricorn. And that South Node of the moon, people have been asking me about the South Node. The South Node is about release and letting go. My God. I'm just really now taking this in as I speak to you all. How much death, the portal of death, Capricorn, according to one of my teachers. And so last year, we've just been going through this huge time of stuff, letting go, release. So many souls. We send light and love. So many souls. So many. Woo. So here we are at Scorpio. Scorpio is a portal. It is an initiatory portal where we go from dying to Sagittarius of I've been rebirthed anew. I got a new lease on life. And so I just believe this is our opportunity. We have, and I'm looking off to the side because I have a second screen. We have the energy. It's not exact, but we still have Uranus and Taurus. Oh, Uranus and Taurus. Yeah, that's right. It's sending the energy of change over towards Scorpio. Uranus and Taurus is like That was what was at that full moon in Taurus. I don't know how y'all had, how your last full moon was. I'm like, oh my goodness, this, everything is just lit up for me right now. Uranus is like, y'all are gonna change, period. That's what a T, okay? So we got that energy of Taurus over there. I mean, Uranus over there in Taurus is like, y'all gonna change. We've got Mercury in Scorpio, which is the mind, which is communication. So it's so interesting because one of the cards that I pulled from the Metuneta this evening is the energy called Sebek. Sebek is the same energy as Mercury. It's also the energy of Eshu Elegua. And I'm going to check y'all's, that's right, Bohemian Belle. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Ashley. I'm going to check y'all's comments in a minute. But this is the same energy as Eshu Elegua. And this energy has to do with communication. Remember, Eshu Elegua is the energy, and Mercury is the energy that, you know, when you hear people who are in Ifa, they're like, we always bring Eshu in because Eshu opens the way to communicate to the other Orisha, right? And so we have Mercury there. We have Sebek speaking in through the Metuneta. And so I encourage you all, and it's so, here's another one. The I am card I pulled is I am positive, right? It's the mind state is opening ourselves up to be positive, to be optimistic, to being so aware of our mindset that we realize when our mind is going negative and we are like, nah, forget it. Because let me tell y'all, Scorpio is obsessive. And so we might have to catch on to these obsessive thoughts that we have and even admit sometimes, you know what? There is a thought pattern I need to let go of because I am addicted to it. I don't care what nobody says. Scorpio can be a little bit addictive. Okay. Poor Scorpio and Pisces. We get such a bad reputation. I'm both, but I'm willing to tell the truth about us. And all of us got this in us, y'all. Don't act like you don't have Scorpio in you. Look at your chart. Scorpio is there. Whether you have planets or not, you got Scorpio in you and it gets activated. It's activated right now. And so, yeah, maybe we need to make some commitments, write down some new moon intentions that are addressing problematic thought patterns that we have, addictive thought patterns that we have. But also, it could be we need to understand as we do our ritual work that we're going to open ourselves up to the communication, like open ourselves up to, you know, whatever communication we need to be having with the higher spirits, with the ancestors, with the Orisha, the gods and goddesses, whatever you want to call it, the Neter. Definitely opening ourselves up is speaking in the positive, y'all. So this is not negative. This is awesome. I was so relieved to see positive. I'm like, I need hope. I need some hope. So yeah, it's about really opening ourselves up to communing with the other side. Maybe you do some divination of some sort for yourself. That is something else you can consider. And yeah, maybe something else will come to me. The other thing is Amen is the other card that spoke. Amen is the energy of the great divine. And I encourage you, according to the oracle, to make sure you take some time to be quiet. So the moon is already in Scorpio. And I would say today or tomorrow would be beautiful and fabulous to take time to be quiet and chill and open yourself up to hearing messages from the other side and opening yourself up to hearing from spirit within you. Yeah. Yeah. So yes. Let's see here. And then we have all those planets. Now we'll say this is good. We have all those planets in Capricorn, the house of interest, supporting this new moon in Scorpio, bringing grounding. And also, Capricorn is about manifesting. So maybe we bring that energy of manifesting and success from Capricorn into our new moon rituals, into our new moon intentions. And let's just say hashtag Mars Direct. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Okay. We also have Neptune. This is a very spiritual new moon. Very. Oh my God. Thank you. Very, very spiritual. So please, 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 during the new moon, well, we're already in this new moon phase just because the moon is in Scorpio. Is it in Scorpio? Yeah, I think it is. Where are we? Oh yeah, the 13th. Okay. Yeah, the moon just went into Scorpio. So the moon is in Scorpio. And so we can already, like when you get off tonight, if you have time, do some ritual work, or at least set your intentions. And you can do these tomorrow also, because the moon is early. The new moon is early on Sunday. And I think later in the day, it actually goes into Sagittarius. And so during the new moon, hey, y'all, I'm so proud of myself. I taught a class that's about the moon in my inner circle. And one of the things that I shared, because this is a new layer for me, is understanding these moon phases. And so at the new moon, just to let you know, it's important to set the intentions and to chill out. Because once you go into the waxing moon phase, that's when you can begin to take action. Okay. And I want y'all to consider this phase of the moon or this moon, this Scorpio moon. We can look at it for 30 days and then we can look at it across a year. Okay. Because you can go from this new moon to the next new moon, which will be in Sagittarius. That's 30 days. Set a 30-day goal. Then you can go from this new moon to Taurus for a 6-month goal. And then you can go from this new moon to next year at this time for a 1-year goal. So don't limit yourself to just 30 days, or that's my suggestion. I'm not going to tell y'all what to do because, like I said, I'm trying to move away from all that. Anywho, that is my suggestion, to consider having 30 days, 6-month, and 1-year goals that are related to Scorpio. And yeah, you can begin to take action on them and write them down and watch ish happen. So yeah, I think it's going to be a very spiritual moon. And the other thing that I could say is, Sebek has to do with the mind, and Amen, the energy of Amen, which is it's the energy of the great divine consciousness, called God. God is the great creator, whatever, creatrix, however you want to call it. That is also related to the subconscious. And so you may want to set some intentions that are related to releasing limiting beliefs and anything that's in your subconscious mind, because Scorpio is about purging. It's about releasing. So, and yeah, if you want to step more into your spiritual power or your power in general, let's just say, I just want to feel more powerful. I want to operate from my power, not just feel, operate from my power. This is definitely a moon to be working with. All right, let me see where y'all are. See here. So y'all can let me know how you're doing. Hey, Dr. Vershern. Let's see here. Okay. Yes, we need this reset. It has set me free. and it's super awkward and uncomfortable. I agree with you, sister EM. I am there. What you think of a Pisces? I think Pisces is an extremely spiritual sign. Um, and it is one that is very loving and compassionate. And it's actually a sign that is not easy. It is for people who have an evolved soul, because it's a sign where you truly have to just be open to being like, okay, I know God's going to take care of me. I know the mother's going to take care of me. And I just have to do good in the world. And I know everything is going to be okay. It is also very artsy. It's a healing sign. And it's one that has to do with things that you can't see. But it's one where it's almost like not almost like, especially for Pisces rising, these are souls that have experienced all the other signs. And so sometimes Pisces rising or Pisces in general, they're in another world. And so, it's about escapism. If people don't take that energy to the higher level, it's about escapism. And so sometimes Pisces are very much into addiction. Look at some of the artists, they're into addiction. Or they have had addiction. It's about illusions. So a lot of times it's related to movies and film and art and photography. Beautiful, beautiful sign. It is one that if I ever work with Pisces, I would be like, if I have Pisces in my family, I'm like, I got to help you. I got to help you master this energy. I do not want you to be floating out there in Vesuvius. Woo, I feel bad for my husband. I have to get the intensity out. Bohemian, I understand. Venus has been opposite Mars. And so Venus is the woman. You know how women are from Mars and men are from Venus. And I know you know this. I'm just explaining it in case somebody doesn't know. And they've been opposite. And in astrology, opposite is push and pull. It could be arguing. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Let us all get along. Let all of us in relationships get along. Thank you, Azizi. I appreciate you. Oh, thank you, Micheline. It's so good to see you. I appreciate that love. Refreshed and honored my priestess commitments today. Went jogging for the first time in ages. Awesome, EM. I'm proud of you for refreshing your priestess commitments. That's very, very important. EM is one of my sister priestesses for the Sacred Feminine Mysteries. And when we finish the process, we have priestess commitments. And I do that. I had a similar brain break with my maternal grandmother last week. She's been a heavily devout Christian and did something horrible, lacking basic empathy or humanity towards a child. It's hard, isn't it, Bohemian Belle? It's like, wow. Woo. It's like you wake up and it's like, okay. It was so weird. I walked outside and I was like, it doesn't even look the same. It was such a break in my consciousness. And I know it wasn't really about this person. It was more my guides being like, girl, wake up. Are you kidding me? Wake the frick up. Universe is a mirror. Love you. Love you. Yes, keep the info and lose the goddess, the guru. Oh, that's good, Azizi. I got to put that up there so I can connect that to my consciousness. Keep the info and lose the guru. Yeah, that's what I boiled it down to. Hi, Ashley. Okay, we can't rebuild if we don't have a death of the current things in place first. That is so true. That's really what we're doing because we know Capricorn has to do with the foundation of a thing. Capricorn in the Metu Neter is the same as Sakurt, and that has to do with the foundation. Sakurt is always about structure. And this year is a 4 year. 2020 is a 4 year. And so we were born for such a time as this for the world to reset. It's not just here in the United States. It feels like it is, but just there's a lot going on. I have been so immersed, but when I really look out into the world, it's a lot going on. Hey, yes, that's right. Period. Sebek, Sebek. That's right. Period. With a heart T. Hey, Orit Vibes. How are you? Hello. Oh, okay. I see you, Awa Omitosin. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Sun Eyes put it up there. Thank you. Sebek. I won't hold myself accountable. Always have my parents or schooling doing it. I will not kick my own ass for not following through. Yes, that's the thing that we got to work on. We got to kick our own butts. It's different. It's different. Let's see here. Azizi. Okay, 1 minute. I was driving home from work, but caught everything so far. I just couldn't chart. Okay, got you. Hello, Joey Emmanuel. Yes, hashtag Mars Direct, Azizi. Hashtag Mars Direct. Okay, very good, Awa Omitosin. So, y'all, Mars Direct. Let's go back to what Bohemian Belle is saying. So, this is the thing about Mars. Mars is a planet that I adore because Mars allows us to move ourselves, to kick ourselves into action. And so now Mars being retrograde, it was like, I'm going to put my finger on you. Ogun is another name that we use for Mars, or Herakahuti. It's like, I'm going to put my finger on you and make you see what it is that you need to work on. And now that Mars is going direct. So for instance, EM said she went jogging today, right? Even though, let's see here, it's about to go direct, but still we're in that energy of going direct. And so we will feel more charged. We will feel more energized. We will feel more empowered. I also want to say to all of the activists out there, this is your time. I've been feeling bad for the activists. I'm like, ooh, this is a hard time for activists when Mars is retrograde in Aries, because Aries is an activist sign. But with Mars going direct and in Aries, which is, like I said, it's about taking action. It's going to fight for the good fight. So maybe you're going to find yourself fighting the good fight, right? And then we're going to be moving powerfully into Aquarius. I'm hoping that it's a really good time for me. I'm looking forward to it. I just feel like, thank you, Capricorn. You've been great. I have changed so much because of Capricorn, and I bow down to Capricorn. I bow down to Saturn. However, okay, I'm ready. I think with grace and ease, Oya. That's another thing I meant to tell y'all. We're working with the energy of Oya with this Scorpio new moon. Okay, so one of the things we always say when we work with the energy of Oya, she is the goddess of transformation. She also is the goddess of the marketplace. Wink, wink. So if you're in the marketplace, y'all need to be working with the sister Oya. But we say with grace and ease. Oya with grace and ease. With grace and ease, Oya. Because, Oya is like, baby, I've been coming through like a wind and you weren't paying, just a soft breeze and you weren't paying attention. I even blew a little bit of wind. Your hair kind of got, thrown off. If you don't have any hair, because I know he clean shaven up there. The hair got cold. You felt that air up there. And you ain't do what I tell you to do. So I'm going to come through with the tornado. So we give thanks with grace and ease, Oya, to you to help us to step into this transformative time of the new moon in Scorpio. If y'all looking for y'all's change and transformation, we got Mars going direct. We got this moon in Scorpio. We working with FRIYAY. Y'all, come on. We're going to be partying our way into 2021. Please, please, mothers, ancestors of light, please let us party. Woo. The sun, moon, and Mercury in Scorpio. Yes. Okay. Let's see here. Yes, my intentions are for the remainder of my life. Ashe. New moons are for procrastinators. Just take a second to focus on your intentions, put them out there. Then you have a few days to stew in the idea of intentions before you have to take action. Yes. Yes. One of the reasons the new moon is for procrastinators, as you said, is because the moon it doesn't have any energy. The sun has made it dark. So, when a planet is invisible, it doesn't have any energy. But essentially what it's doing is gaining energy from the sun. It's like having a meeting with the sun, and the sun is like, all right, I'm getting ready to give you some wisdom and let you know what you need to do. And here's some energy so that, once you hit that crescent moon phase, it's out the gate. It's out the gate. Good, good, good. Yes, we're in the balsamic moon phase today. Very good, Sun Eyes. Very good. Balsamic moon phase. And so when we're in the balsamic moon phase, we've actually been there for a few days. Woo! That's a time actually to take a little bit of a rest break, but it's really like you're taking that break to not even think about the intentions, to just be like released from them, not focused on them at all, and communing with spirit, to just kind of gather yourself. Because the balsamic moon phase is not the easiest moon phase, as I just have figured out. Yes. Aphrodite. Is that Aries? Is that how you say that? Do you help master energy if we're in your inner circle or one-on-one? I know I need a teacher, coach to help master myself and my energy. I unequivocally cannot do it on my own, but seeking the right teacher. I do. So for instance, last Saturday, it all depends on, it's different things that I put out. And I have actually what I'm working on is what I call the Goddess Toolkit, to help goddesses or women understand or have a toolkit to pull from. And one of the things that I'm creating are these energy workouts. And I've been doing a little bit of the energy workouts, just, sitting here in my chair, but I needed to do one where I could stand up and do it. And so I actually did that this past Saturday, and I plan on doing more energy workouts, and we'll put them in the Goddess Toolkit. I'm feeling like that's my signature right there, my Goddess Toolkit. So yes, and eventually, Ashley, such a good question. Sometime next year, I am going to offer one-on-one coaching sessions to help sisters, maybe learn a little bit more in a one-on-one manner. But I go all in for the inner circle. But definitely look out for that. But I would love to have you in the inner circle. There's definitely energy workouts there. And for me right now, the inner circle is what I work on the most outside of readings. And it's all about helping women to be empowered, to guide themselves and to master their energy. So, yeah. Yes. You told the truth about Pisces, because it's exactly what I go through. I'm giving you a virtual hug. And I know you can feel it, Josie, because you're Pisces. We feel everything. Yes, it's just know, and this is one of the things that I love about astrology. When you find out more about your sign, it makes you feel like, oh, okay, I'm not a failure in life. I just need to learn how to master this. I just need to learn how to master my energy. And so that's something. And I'm going to tell you another thing about Pisces. It's the energy of self-undoing. Pisces will take 2 steps forward and 2 steps back. It's my life. This is one of the reasons I worked so hard to share wisdom, because it keeps me on my game, and it makes me stay aware and not all out there, in the sky with the planets. As my godmother said one time, Vesuvius. um, and so it helps me because I'm mindful. I've learned, and I'm 50 now. I wish somebody had taught me when I was younger, but it gets easier the older you get if you make that choice, of course. And so, yeah, it's just like I'm on my game. I watch myself and it's like, oh, I'm doing a Pisces thing right now. No, not acceptable. Not the negative Pisces. I will do the positive Pisces. I will not do the negative Pisces. So, oh, Alexis, mwah. I'm a Pisces out there. Hey, Keisha. Reset in the feminine. I agree, Paula. We're having a reset in the feminine because it's been suppressed. It's just been suppressed. The one friend today who posted about the 13th, being made negative. In this post, it also talked about how, some man, I can't remember his name, launched witch hunting. And y'all don't sleep. It's witch hunting in all traditions. Okay. Everywhere. I was horrified when I saw there's witch hunting over in Africa too. Now I'm not saying this right now, but I'm just saying, woo, the feminine energy, it's very powerful. And it has been suppressed, oppressed. And it's time for us to step into it. Right. And I just believe that part of this energy of reset, let's see here, these planets in Capricorn is actually a feminine sign. And then we've had Neptune and Pisces forever. And then we have Uranus and Taurus. It's been there for a good long while, like since 2017. It may have come out for a little while, but then it went back in there. Because I remember I'm a Taurus moon, and oh my God, my neck got jacked when it first moved into Taurus. Whew. Let's talk about this energy of Scorpio. The body parts related to Scorpio would be portals, such as the sex organs and the anus. It also has to do with purging. So people who have a lot of Scorpio energy, it also is the large intestine, not the big, large intestine. So these are body parts that you might want to focus on bringing more health and energy to, or setting intentions around. So that's something else to think about. Venus is in Libra right now. And so that's where she'll be during this moon. So that's bringing the energy of manifestation, of Oshun into it. But I think for me, what I'm really learning about Libra and the planet Venus, actually, and Oshun, it's really about agreements. And I always say, what are you agreeing to? And are you okay with it? I see everything that I have in my life is something that I've agreed to. As soon as, and I always used to say it like this, as soon as I make up in my mind, I don't want something, or I want something, I get it. I might sit around like, oh, I don't know why I can't do this. I don't know why I can't do this. As soon as I make it up in my mind, this is what I'm going to do. That's what I do. It's an agreement. And so that's something else I'll put out there for you all. Ashe y bendiciones. I just discovered Whoop Intention Setting app. I'm gonna have to check that out. This is what Ellen said, just in case y'all didn't see it. You might be on Facebook. Yes. Scorpio, ain't nothing like an Aries to get you kicked into gear. Woo, yes. I hope that the Aries and the Scorpios, because I do more traditional, well, I subscribe to both the rulers. Aries and Pluto for Scorpio. We're going to feel so much better. Ooh, we're almost there, y'all. Let me see what time. I know it's like 7 something Eastern time. Ooh, we got 10 more minutes, Keisha, and then your planet will be moving forward. Okay, yeah, I'm way behind. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay. Yes, grace and ease, y'all. Marketplace means the earth. Yes, but I also ask her for help here in business. Yes. I love that, Paula. I'm glad you like the spiritual workout. I'm putting that up there because Azizi was there. Woo. Okay, Ashley. Yes, just let me know. My schedule is open for readings. Thank you, Azizi. I love the inner circle because, of course, I get to share. People ask me so many questions. So that is where I do lots of sharing. Like I've created courses. As a matter of fact, there is a course that is open to the public. It is the Oshun course. And tomorrow I'm going to be going through that course again. I'm actually going to be updating it a little bit just because I've learned a little bit more. And so it's $33.33. I connect the energy of 3 to Oshun. That's one of the numbers I connect to Oshun. But yeah, I'll be on live for that class tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern time, noon Pacific time. Both Venus and Mars are in Pisces for me. Well, that Venus is exalted in Pisces. I love it when I see people who have exalted planets. Mars in Pisces, we'll just say you're a spiritual warrior. I don't think they cancel each other out because they're not in each other's signs. That's when they would cancel each other out. That's what I have. Friday the 13th is the day of the Knights Templars were hunted down by the king and the Pope and killed. G-Mo Nettie. What's up, Michelle? Hey, my sister. T Luna in the house. T Luna Imhotep. Div. So yes, family. That's what I have for us this evening. I appreciate you all. I'm going to get off because I do need to continue preparing for the Oshun class tomorrow. You can go to my website, goddessbodymindspirit.com. Let's see here. Most of y'all know my website. It is there if you want to join. And I'm excited about that class. I'm really excited about. That's one thing I love about the inner circle, because if I didn't have the inner circle, I would be like, yeah, I'm gonna make this class. I really want to make this class. But for the inner circle, I do a class a month. So I'm like, I've got to get this done. But, I did this class earlier this year. But like I said, I'm going to update it. I'm going to add some stuff to it. It's nothing to take away, but I'm going to add some stuff to it just because I've learned a little bit more. But a lot of times, you take a class and you just watch it. But tomorrow I'll be live to help you all out, answer your questions, and we'll do a little bit of ritual work too. And so, yeah, I'm excited about that. I hope to update my Yemoja class. I made that last year when I was new at making classes. And I'm like, I got to do something about that. But I also have readings tomorrow, y'all. I got to get some readings done. Some people have ordered readings, so got to get readings done. So, I'm going to get off now. Let me see what y'all saying over here. My fam, y'all are so fun. Oh my gosh. Yes, grace and ease. Oh, thank you, my sister. Yes, Keisha, your Venus is exalted. Venus is exalted in Pisces. Let me see here. Mars, if you can believe it, is exalted in Capricorn. If you have Mars in Capricorn, man, you should be very successful. Mercury is exalted. I think it's Virgo, but I've also heard Aquarius. Mercury in Aquarius, my mind This last year, I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot take Mercury in Aquarius. I need Mercury to get out of there. I think Mercury might be going retrograde in Aquarius it is. I think it's going to go retrograde in Aquarius. Jesus. Oh my gosh. The moon is exalted in Taurus. Is your moon in Taurus? Woo. Let's see here. Venus, the sun, is exalted in Leo. But it does great. It loves being in Aries. So if you have an Aries sun, that's a very good sun. And Saturn is, if you can believe it, it's exalted in Libra. Yes, it is. Saturn is exalted in Libra. And Jupiter is exalted in Cancer. And exalted means it's better than good. It's like, so for instance, my moon in Taurus, I have 2 what are called malefic planets right there by my moon. I'm like, wow. The 2 malefic planets are Mars and Saturn, which I hate when people call them malefic, even though I know that's from ancient times. Because I'm like, I love those planets so much. Like, they're my favorite planets. Like what Bohemian is talking about. When I need to get kicked into gear, Mars and Saturn, they will kick me into gear. But they're close to my moon. That's harsh. That's real harsh. And I've experienced harshness. But what saves a sister is my moon is in Taurus. So that helps to negate some of the harshness that Saturn and Mars could bring to my moon. So that's what an exalted is. If you have an exalted planet, it will bring so many blessings, even if that planet maybe doesn't have like the best planetary interactions, aka aspects for those who know astrology. So it's always sort of good once you begin to know astrology, like, what are your best placements? What are your best placements? Maybe that's something we could talk about. Yes. Yes. So you're in the masterclass, Sun Eyes. I think that's Micheline. I look forward to talking to you, Ashley. Thank you, Paula. I'm excited for the class too, Felicia. I'm today. I was just like, I'm so happy I'm doing that class because first of all, I love the energy of Oshun, and I just love sharing in community. Oh, there will be a replay, and just know, Paula, I'm live with, in the inner circle too. So, Tamaya, how are you? I have missed you too. I'm glad to see you here. Hello, Chula. My sister Chula. Thank you, Tamaya. I appreciate you. Yes, I love that we are like a community. We're not like a community. We are a community here on Friday. This is our hubbub. Don't y'all leave me when y'all start getting out and about once this little pandemic situation is. Y'all do what y'all need to do. Like I said, I'm moving away from this guru thing. Got me this week. Thank you, Dr. Vershern. I appreciate you. Hi, Veronica. Oh, yeah, it's amazing. Thank you, Aquarian T. I love y'all so much. I appreciate everybody for being here. Deep bow. Blessings of the ancestors and the mothers be upon us all. I am expecting only the best. I'm putting that out into the universe, and all of you sisters and brothers who are out there watching, let's touch and agree, as they say in the Christian church. Let's touch and agree. Let's bring our ashe together and put just so many good intentions in the world. Goodness for ourselves, for our families, for our communities, for the world. When the wombs come together. Y'all hear me? When the wombs of women come together and touch and agree for the highest and greatest good, it will be so. I give thanks right here, right now. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Y'all take care. For those who will be in the class tomorrow, I'll see you there. And otherwise, hey, y'all, I'll be back next Friday, or connect with me on my social media. Love y'all. Take care. See you. Peace.